Welcome everyone to another startup and complete car documentation. What we're looking at today is a 2008 Ford Taurus X Eddie Bauer. This Taurus X is painted in dark ink blue metallic with the Eddie Bauer trim's signature Pueblo gold lower body cladding. It does have secure code, keyless entry. On the key, we have the buttons for lock, unlock, and panic. On the front door panels, we have a storage with bottle holders, and power windows, locks, and mirrors. With the Eddie Bauer trim, you get leather seats finished in a two-tone camel and sand color scheme. Both front seats are fully powered, if you don't count the manual lumbar support that the driver's seat gets as well. But now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. Yeah, we've got a bit of a unicorn on our hands today. Yes, Ford indeed made a Taurus crossover. It was called the Taurus X, and it was only made for two model years, just '08 and '09. First, we'll set the stage. So the year was 2008, and Ford had unveiled a new fifth generation of the Taurus. This new Taurus for '08, which had grown from a midsize to a full-size car, was essentially a facelifted and renamed version of the Ford 500, a full-size car that Ford had been making since 2005. The 5th-gen Taurus's Mercury counterpart, the 5th-gen Mercury Sable, was likewise a revised and renamed version of the outgoing 500's Mercury counterpart, the Montego. The 5th-gen Taurus and Sable were short-lived, having only been made for 2008 and 2009, before an all-new from-the-ground-up 6th-gen Ford Taurus came out for 2010. But anyhow, alongside the short-lived 5th-generation Taurus and Sable, you also had this, the Taurus X. See, the Ford Taurus up to this point was well known for being made as either a sedan or a station wagon. So when Ford went ahead and facelifted the 500 and turned it into the 5th-generation Taurus for '08, they also took the 500's platform sibling, the Ford Freestyle, which was a three-row wagon-like crossover, and gave it a facelift and restyling as well, along with renaming it to the Taurus X, to put it in line with the new Taurus sedan for '08, while also giving the Ford Taurus station wagon a successor of sorts. This refresh and rebranding also involved it getting a new engine and transmission compared to the outgoing Freestyle. Nonetheless, when the Taurus sedan was completely redesigned for 2010, the Taurus X was axed. And in fact, by 2009, Ford already had another three-row wagon-like crossover in the Ford Flex, which had pretty much made the Taurus X redundant in Ford's lineup. But what that means for car geeks like myself is that the Taurus X is something obscure, uncommon, and just plain cool. So that's a hopefully somewhat coherent overview of the Taurus X, Ford's short-lived Taurus crossover that was only made for 2 years. Anyhow, the 2008 Taurus X was offered in 3 trim levels: SEL, Eddie Bauer, and Limited. There was one sole engine and transmission combo, that being a 263-horse 3.5-liter V6 paired up with a 6-speed automatic. The Taurus X came in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive variants, the former of which being what this one is. In the instrument cluster, we have 4 analog gauges, which are your tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, and temperature gauge. And there is also a digital info display, which can be on through via these buttons on the steering wheel. It has a 4-spoke design, leather-wrapped, multifunctional steering wheel. As for controls, on this side you have your cruise controls. Then on this side, you'll find some of your Bluetooth controls for your hands-free phone, and then your aforementioned information display controls. The steering wheel is tilt only. The parking brake is foot operated. Your headlight switch, climate vent for the driver, panel dimmer, and this one also has power adjustable pedals. And on this side is your high beam, turn signal, and wiper stalk. Going down the center of the interior, have a storage compartment up top, central climate vents, wood grain trim. Right here is your whole radio head unit. It is AM/FM with a 6-disc CD changer. Below that, you'll find the controls for your dual zone automatic climate controls. All that right here. And a 12-volt power outlet, hazards, and your traction control toggle. A little bit of storage, 2 cup holders next to the shifter. And this button on the side of the shifter is to toggle your overdrive. We got a 2-tiered center console. In the lower tier we got some coin holders, as well as another 12-volt power outlet. We also have an aux port and a USB port in there. The glove box is lockable. Nice grab bar for the passenger. Auto dimming rear view. Both Sunvisors do have vanity mirrors and lights. On the overhead console, we have overhead lighting, a mirror to check on the passengers, and a sunglass holder. The front passenger and second row passengers do get grab handles. And I've always been a big fan of Eddie Bauer Ford interiors. Really nice with this two-tone camel leather. But now we'll go ahead and roll down the driver's window and take a look at the engine bay. The driver's window is fully automatic. This Eddie Bauer comes with the standard 18-inch 5-split-spoke alloy rims. Powering the Taurus X is Ford's Duratec 35 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. It has an aluminum block with aluminum heads, along with dual overhead camshafts, 4 valves per cylinder, and variable cam timing. Horsepower is rated at 263 at 6250 RPM, while torque is rated at 249 pound-feet at 4500 RPM. Power in this Taurus X is sent solely to the front wheels, and the transmission is a 6-speed automatic with low gear selection. Running on regular unleaded with a 19-gallon fuel tank, EPA estimates for a front-wheel drive Taurus X are 16 mpg in the city and 24 mpg on the highway. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a multi-link rear suspension. Stopping the car are 4-wheel disc brakes. I like this engine bay. You can really get a nice view of the transverse V6 engine. Not that much covering. There's that signature chrome 3-bar grille that Ford was using at this time. The Edge, the Fusion, the Taurus, Taurus X all had that. The Flex as well. On the rear door panels, we also have bottle holders. Second row captain's chairs. Second row seats tumble out of the way quite nicely, very easily. Get access to that third row. And we'll hop in that third row. Alright, we're in the third row of the Taurus X. Third row passengers do get 2 cup holders on either side. There's also a 12-volt power outlet. Alright, so as for comfort back here, I'm about 6'1", and I'm actually pretty surprised at how spacious it is. I was able to put my seatbelt on, and I get to sit back here in this third row, surprisingly comfortable. Way more than I thought it would be, honestly. The second row captain's chairs do slide forward and back and recline, so you can adjust that even more to give the third row passenger even more space. But headroom's really good. Legroom is not too bad, sufficient enough, and same with footroom. I wasn't really expecting this to be a very spacious third row, but here we are. Both front seats have mat pockets in the backs. Coat hook on either side. Second row passengers do get their own climate vents, a 12-volt power outlet, and 2 cup holders. And then, in addition to the folding, you can slide back and forth these captain's chairs and recline them. Really makes it feel comfortable having that adjustment. And then especially, you know, if you want to give the third row passengers more space, you can do that as well. But right now, once again, I'm 6'1" in terms of space now. 6'1", driver's seat's in a comfortable position, and I got a good amount of leg room and foot room. I think it's not much to complain about back here. You know, I have never, ever checked one of these out. I've always wanted to, and honestly, this one is in such good shape with such low mileage. I think this thing would make a great used family crossover, you know. And plus I think it's cool because it's a unicorn. They only made them for 2 model years, and I love the obscure stuff, so yeah. It's spacious, not much to complain about here. Dual exhaust, rear wiper. Cargo space in the Taurus X is 20.8 cubic feet with all the seats up, 47 cubic feet with the third row folded down, and finally 85.5 cubic feet with both the third and second rows folded down. Big storage areas. Spare. Easy folding third rows. But anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2008 Ford Taurus X. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.